There we go. No Brad? Uh-oh. Brad, are you alive? Uh-oh. Something might have happened to Brad's mic. Give it a sec. Yeah, Brad's just fixing his mic real quick. Fixing the mic. How's it going? I like how in my head I had so much energy for saying that, but I can watch myself here on camera. I look like a lazy bum. It's kind of funny. In my head, it's like freaking the scene from Scott Pilgrim when they're like going crazy on the guitars, but in like the camera here, it's just like, "Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Low Energy. How are you all doing?" Saw that, yeah, if you weren't paying attention to chat, I saw their South by Southwest teasing a Sonic panel for tomorrow. And maybe they'll have a new Sonic announcement. Sonic Mania 2. Sonic Adventure 3. Sonic 06 HD Remaster. A special Kyle Bossman DLC. Yes, I missed the showtime. I think it will definitely be possible to have 4 of us playing a game in the studio and showing all of us playing it. I don't know about having 4 gameplay feeds on the stream at once. That might look a little ridiculous, but hi nut. It's like kind of like popped loose in my throat. We definitely can do at least probably 2 gameplay feeds and 2 camera feeds. Yeah, sorry, I'm eating these Blue Diamond gourmet garlic, herb, and olive oil right now. Some good stuff. There's an S rank. Is it time to go troll? South Shroud.
I'm here,
I hear Brad. I hear Brad.
Should I turn off
DirectX
11?
Wait, should you or you had to?
Should I?
No. In fact, when Shadowbringers drops, you're not going to be able to use anything but DirectX 11. They're killing DirectX 9, I think, will be dead because it's mostly a Windows 32 thing.
Yeah, I don't know. This game always kills all my audio completely.
Weird.
Yeah.
I wonder... Yeah, I have to think about that, why that might be happening.
Well, I'll investigate later, but now I know it's the game.
Let me invite you. Oh yeah, as soon as you get back in, I'll invite you.
Hey, chat.
But yeah, chat, you can hear Brad now. Well, good. What is this thing? Mind Flayer. This is good because this is like Odin's spot. It's the Odin primal. Alright. Friends list. Bradleyos.
Did you hear Ben resubbed?
Oh shit. Already? Already back in?
Yep, he crumbled.
Pulled him back in. I thought you were out.
We got him.
But you fell right back in. Oh, so good. Ben crumbled. Nier got him. The power was too strong. Final Fantasy 15 reminds... For some reason, Final Fantasy 15 reminds me of Sonic 06. I'm going to need an explanation about that. Can you go into further detail? But as soon as we kill this S rank, we'll resume our Blue Mage adventures. Oh, these jolly people! Look at all these jolly people just waiting. Just waiting. Unleash the hounds. Hi, you're my friend. Alright. Time to switch back over to Blue Mage. Let's do this. Alright. We'll go back to, oh, where are you, actually? You're in Eastern.
Costa del Sol.
I head on over there. Alright, let's do this. Chad, I know I'm a little dark. My room got a little darker. It was cold last night.
Yep.
Where I was at, it was below freezing.
Oh my.
Yep. Driving home, it got down to like 39, 38 degrees after we were finished with the stream driving home. And then it got my roommate finished streaming because the parking situation sucks. Went over and went to go get food for him, and temperature in the car went down to my car, and it said yeah, it was like at I was like at 11 p.m. I think or something. It was like 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So it gets colder after that, so it definitely dropped below freezing. Also further north, there's a mountain pass over the highway. It was closed due to snow. So I was like, ha.
Brutal.
I didn't see any snow or anything, but just heads up, it was extremely cold. And it was funny because it was one day after torrential downpour finally subsided. So if the rain had kept up, I might have seen snow yesterday. Alright, chat, that's a little too bright. I'll tune that down. No, exposure should go up. Gain should come down to right about here. Fix that white balance a bit. There we go, chat. Alright, I'm all set. I'm gonna eat some food so I get my EXP buff here. Eat some of this. What is this? This nice low level. Worthless. And let me get my pet or companion out. Cool. What level are these enemies again? Might need to go over to the other side of the zone. I think these might be too low level. We were kind of like the goblins up here in the north.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a... I forget what level they are, because I'm 36, you're 35, the other 34. Let me just see how much they're giving us, EXP-wise. Oh yeah, I have Swiftcast now. Unleash the Swiftcast. Yeah. Take the hit, take the hit. Oh, why did this one not get hit at all? Okay. 10,000 EXP per. So it's not bad.
That's not bad.
There's a boat over here we can just take to the other side real quick.
Cool.
We can see what the EXP we get from those. Yeah. Gotta take it past these dudes. There's a building over here, and then there's a kind of like a stair, a ramp down to a ferry skipper.
Okay.
Talk to them. They'll take you to the other side. For 40 gil.
40 gil?
That's a steep price.
Good God.
Who has 40 gil? Oh shit. There's the cactuar. No, you left the cactuar. How disappointing.
Oh, this is my ninja area.
Yeah, it's a ninja. Okay, so these are 32. Let's see what these dudes over here are. 33 Gabu. Bloody Mary. Old B rank.
Damiani, don't forget countdown today.
Yep.
It's due.
Take on these dudes.
Take them out.
Was there a post in Slack about that I just missed or something?
It's just on the calendar.
Oh yeah, I saw the reminder earlier. Alright, now do this one. Love that tongue thing, so good. I'm just gonna call it the Yoshi move.
The Yosh.
The Yoshi move. Getting Yoshi'd. Love its range too. So like, get over here. Like, there's other friends trying to come help. Like, so sorry, your friend's dead already. Look at that, and you just came over to die. So sorry. Should be careful next time about that, bud. No, a new top 10's not going up to date, chat.
No. Just our entries and stuff is due.
Yeah, that's all we mean. Yeah, just a little clarification on that. Yeah, these dudes are all lower. We're getting less EXP. Let me, where do we want to go? Let's head this way, back north. I'm gonna see if there should be higher level stuff north, I think.
Damiani, did you get that cloud companion?
Oh yeah, where's the mailbox?
Show him off.
Where's the mailbox? Oh, it's up here. It's north.
Show
we're
him
going to the
off.
mailbox. I gotta go get mine.
I'm so mad they keep doing this to me. How dare they?
Let's go get it. Gotta get that prize. New minion chat. It's from the EU FanFest. EU FanFest just happened. They announced a ton of stuff. A ton of good stuff for this game. That's, as we said, that's probably why Ben is back on board. He's subscribed. They showed off more of the CG trailer. Revealed that the hooded person with Thancred, who, you know, is wielding the new Gunbreaker. Well, it's a... the class is Gunbreaker, and he's wielding a gun blade, which is the arm, the weapon you use. The hooded person that he is escorting, he calls her Minfilia. And for those of you who know anything about 14's story, the former leader of the Scions, the group that you're a part of, but unfortunately something happened to them, and they were no longer around, and you thought maybe that might be the end of them, but seems they might be coming back. You have to find out the details about that in Shadowbringer. Also, Ishtola is in a scene, except she's referred to as Matoya. So rocking some new dreads there. Outfit that doesn't look like a white mage outfit anymore. People thinking it may be a black mage.
Black mage.
Yeah.
Male's here.
Super hype stuff there, chat. Just from that, and yeah, one of the pre-order bonuses is Squall's revolver.
Oh my god.
So I got that's for raid. There we go. Thank you for playing. Look at that wind up cloud. Look at
Bust
this.
them out.
Take all. Take it from me. Delete this. Also delete these. So there we go. Wind up cloud. Gonna use that. I'm gonna bust it out for you. Chat. That minion. So good. Alright, it's on 11, I guess. There it is. At first glance, it appears that the artisan took numerous liberties in this rendition of the legendary hero. The legendary hero. The distinct lack of upper body muscle mass, suggesting Cloud would have been unable to even lift a weapon the size of the Buster Sword, let alone brandish it over his head. Making fun of how Cloud his body type couldn't wield the Buster Sword as he does.
Dude,
like it's physically impossible.
Sick. Get away, Chocobo.
I'll move it away. Oh shit, it's falling. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's a good minion.
There you go, walk over here. Dun 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 dun. You spun the sword. Nice.
Yeah.
That running with
stuff.
me.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Pretty cool. Alright. Let's head north and see what the mob levels are there. So that's the second of 3. So we got in Tifa and we've got in Cloud.
Who's next?
There'll be one more Final Fantasy VII character coming for the Japanese Tokyo. You hope. Oh, these are way too high level. Back off.
I hope.
It's gonna be Aerith.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
They already announced who they are.
Oh, damn.
And another thing that you can get, these are all in the cash shop, but they are being released in celebration of the FanFest. Another thing you can get from all of this is the Fenrir motorcycle from Advent Children. And it plays the classic music, the highway chase music.
How much is that?
Chat, how much is this?
Is it $30 still?
Let us know, chat. Oh, it has not gone down in price. If there was $30, it's still $30.
Ugh.
But I mean, you can fulfill your RP fantasies.
Ugh.
It's also account wide, which means if you play multiple characters on account, every single. Oh wait, we're here already. Where is this? Yo, follow me, Brad. We gotta go to a different zone anyway, but head south with me, and go to your level 70 job. Tron is Disney. Yes, Tron is Disney, chat. We can't get a Tron light cycle in this game. Sorry. Then we want to go all the way south and then all the way east.
I really need to unlock that mount speed.
Yeah, this is actually going to help you do this. What we're about to do.
Okay.
Oh wait, why am I going that way? This is going to earn you some more of those seals, which you can then turn in for faster mount speed. In fact, after this one, you should be able to buy some. I'll show you where you can buy them.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's not dead. It's this big dude over here, the Garlock.
Jeez.
Don't attack it yet. When someone pulls it, you can start attacking. But yeah, just like go all out when it starts rushing us. But it's an S rank, so people are gonna like scream at everyone to wait. Even though this one spawns solely on weather, so it's random. I mean, it's not random, but like players have no input on spawning it. So I never feel bad when I see it by myself and then no one else is around. I'll just kill it myself. It's like you didn't do anything to spawn it; it just showed up. Yeah, you can't learn this dude's abilities, unfortunately.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, he's got a cool like dash attack. There you go. But look at this, chat. I'll give you a close-up of this. Look at this dude. Look how intense that is. Look at that thing. Yeah, it's a hunt mark. Old Realm Reborn hunt mark, an S rank. And you get these Centurio seals down here. Allied seals, sorry, not Centurio. Or what you originally got. I'm actually capped on Centurio, so I should probably spend some. But I don't know if you can go to your currency, Brad, and go to the battle tab, and then look at the very bottom. There should be 2 types of seals, and see how much you have of each.
Let's see. Allied seals 124. Centurio seal 34.
Okay. Well, you can get some more here. And I think you should be able to buy maybe 1 mount speed increase here.
Oh my god, hurry up, community.
I know, I'm glad you get to experience this because this is what happens. When for hunts, people just gather around and just like wait. They're just like, everyone in the shout chat, they basically say, let's pull at this time. And there's a server time. And then people just inevitably pull before that anyway. It's just pretty funny. Alright, I feel like it's about to get pulled. You can also fake people out, like, watch, I'm going to do provoke. It looks like I attacked it. And someone fell for it! Go! Oops, I did my wrong rotation. That's what I get. There you go.
I got 18.
You got like 60.
Oh wait, 60.
60 allied seals. Nice.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Accept this teleport. We're gonna go to a new zone. We should be able to level up faster here. Welcome to my trick. The Xenoblade team should just remake an MMO like 14. You mean make a game like 14, or are you literally advocating a remake of 14? Because that seems kind of pointless.
What? Yeah, just make whatever the next.
I'm pretty sure they meant like, yeah, they meant like make a 14 style game.
Oh,
so we're gonna start killing this type of stuff.
I remember leveling here.
Yep. This music is good too.
Very good.
Oh shit, Highland Goblin. Welcome to my trailer. Dang, you got a lot of HP. Oh shit. Alright. Cool. Yeah, this is better. And these don't take as long to kill. These small guys. These ornery caracals. They look like just black sheep.
Did Damiani end up liking Xenoblade 2?
Yeah, I think I still like one more. But it was definitely way better than X. I never got around to playing Torna though.
Same.
I'll get on board with whatever next thing Monolith does. I'll get on board from the start. Like I'll play it right away. I'll get more invested in it. I think there are a lot of things happening early on that got me a little bummed out about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Also, it was definitely not the it definitely could have used a little bit more time. I think they got it out in December of 2017 just to hit all their promises for that year, so they could point and say, yeah, every game we promised this year, it came out. Like, check that out. I mean, I think it helped a lot with the momentum of the Switch. So in the end, it was probably the right call overall, but still would have liked that they held it for a few months to polish it more. Well, Babylon's Fall is a platinum game.
Right.
That's not Monolith stuff. Alright, 37. These weird-ass crocodiles right here.
They're freaky.
They're like nightmare fuel. They look like monsters from that, what was that, sci-fi movie that came to Netflix, but on everywhere else, but we got in theaters here. It starred Natalie Portman. And like it basically was like
Annihilation? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it was like something like that. Like every like animal and plant was being mutated. Yeah, those crocs look like they fit right in that movie. Like that bear thing that like screams talks with human voices, or sorry, human screams. So disturbing. Killing some gaboos. Nice. Easy XP.
Dude, Swift Cache is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I never got to use any of this stuff.
It's so fun to use. There are a lot of quality of life problems I had with Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Was Xenoblade?
2.
Yeah.
Like map stuff was...
Dude,
I don't know
the
how
harvesting stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
You needed to like level stuff up to progress. I hated that.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I liked it.
I want more games like that. I don't want X. Like Xenoblade Chronicles X, I did not like that. It wasn't a bad game, it's just I don't prefer that direction. They were going very less story-driven, more open world. I was like, no. I still like having a story kind of tell me which zones I should be going to and stuff. But then those zones are really big and a lot of to explore and see and do versus just a straight-up open world. Go anywhere if you can. Also, yeah, it definitely needed to be like a MMO. X totally needed to be an MMO. Like, it needed more than just a multiplayer mode. It needed to straight up a persistent, like a world of persistent players, just online. hanging out in that city. All that good experience. I keep forgetting I don't have to wear this head. I have to wear this headpiece. Oh wait, what am I doing? Ah, just casting the wrong move. But yeah, we're gonna be recording friend code tomorrow. Chat. Got a lot of stuff on the docket. In fact, later tonight, I'll be pulling the questions. We got a ton of questions. I posted the Q&A submission thing really early this time to make up for last time. I completely forgot to post it, and definitely it's kind of stinky not having questions for people.
Stinky.
We have 52 questions so far submitted.
Whoa.
I think that might be like a high mark for friend code. And we're going to be talking about the Metroid Prime 4 delay, Mario Kart Tour delay, announcement of Dr. Mario World for mobile, the Nikkei report of a smaller, cheaper portable Switch coming this year, and a report on Nintendo improving their online service to focus on something that enthusiasts will be happy about. And also the Q3 fiscal year 2019 earnings report. We're going to be going over that.
Achievements, please.
I mean, that's my theory, is that the improving online for enthusiasts is just straight up they're adding achievements.
Put them in for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I don't think there's been any like new major news since that, really. Unless there's something announced at South by Southwest. Yeah, there's really been like no other... Oh. Smash Brothers Ultimate Dev gives biggest hint yet of a Dragon Quest character being added to the roster. Okay. So maybe, you know, who knows. I'm still expecting some kind of direct in the next month or two. Cuz they gotta announce some stuff. Like where's Fire Emblem? Like 3 Houses, unless that's getting delayed, which is totally possible. I mean, it felt like there was a ton of news this past week, just there wasn't a direct. I mean, yeah, we're kind of like, in general, just waiting for a deluge of news from everyone.
Yeah.
I think we're all waiting for a big-ass Nintendo Direct, or at least their E3, where they're going to announce like a ton of games we've all been, like, and show them off finally. We're all expecting a PS5 event at some point this year. Like, we're just like... Where's that PlayStation meeting?
Yep.
You know, when's it happening? And I think at least at E3, or you know, unless they're doing their own event, we're also expecting the next Xbox to be shown off this year. So expectations are high for the consoles this year, for console news. Oh, these are too high. Whoops, I'm sorry. Others gotta stay on this side of the river. Sorry. Those are like level 47s. Not there yet. You're interested in what's going on with Death Stranding? Death Stranding, my best guess is Death Stranding is going to be a cross-gen title at launch. And it will launch alongside PS5, but will be available to play on PlayStation.
Yeah, like MGS5.
Yep. I also fully expect Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe not Ghost of Tsushima. Depends. But I mean, any of the PS5 games, PS4 games that have been announced that aren't out from first party from Sony, I expect them all to be cross-gen. So I mean, that's The Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima, and Death Stranding. I expect all 3 of those to be cross-gen. I'll be extremely surprised if they are. I don't know if Death Stranding is going to release this year.
Right.
I'm not so sure about that, chat. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy Remake is one I will put up there. I know we did a whole bet prediction or prediction stream. But one of my predictions is that I think at E3 we're gonna get another Final Fantasy VII Remake update, probably a trailer. And I bet at the end of it says 2020 for the year. So I'm calling it now. Final Fantasy VII Remake, new trailer, E3, and the end of it's gonna say 2020. No, I know they're going to show it this year. The prediction part of it is it's going to come out in 2020, and it's going to be a launch title on PS5. I've said that part before, but I'll reiterate. I think FF7 Remake is a launch title for PS5.
What a hype launch title.
It'll probably be cross-gen just to get more sales.
Oh, of course.
But they're going to market the hell out of play it on PS5. Will look best on PS5. Like, you'll play it first on PS4 and PS5, but they're going to be like, get it on PS5. It will be the best looking version. Be more optimistic. Don't be pessimistic. Did you see what EA just did to Titanfall? I know some of you are patrons, got to hear the podcast already, but wait till Friday for the rest of you. You get to hear my rant on EA and what they've done to Titanfall. Too long didn't read. I'm not very happy what they've done. I'm very upset. I was a person who really... I understood how hyped Titanfall 1 was for a lot of people. Everyone was very impressed with it. And then I kind of ignored it. And the reception to that game after it came out was kind of like, it was cool, but not great. And then I ignored Titanfall 2 because of that. The letdown. And then when I finally got around to playing Titanfall 2, the campaign... freaking amazing. It's like one of the best single player campaigns I've ever played.
Well, Titanfall
definitely for a shooter, it's like right up there. I would love to replay that and Metroid Prime, like same amount of like desire.
Well, you probably
it's like how good
Titanfall because it didn't have a campaign in the first one.
Yeah, it also didn't have a single player campaign, so I was really happy to see a really awesome quality single player campaign. And I don't want to get too much because some of this starts becoming the conversation we had on the podcast, but that's why I'm so upset. I was really, really genuinely looking forward to Titanfall 3's campaign, and it's probably never getting that. What is Bluepoint making? Bluepoint is probably... You know what I bet they're going to do, chat? Because I don't think they have enough time. Here's a good call right now. I don't think it's not Demon Souls because they haven't, unless I mean, Miyazaki straight up lied, I guess, as you pointed out, Brad. But unless he's straight up lying this time, they haven't greenlit a Demon Souls remaster, remake, whatever.
He said
they said there's not one in the works.
Oh, okay. I thought he said he wasn't interested in doing it, but he'd be fine with other people doing it.
I think he said that, as of now, there's nothing nothing has started on it, but, there was left open the possibility it could happen. But, anyway, for Bluepoint, my bold prediction for what they're doing now, since my last one didn't come true, and the timeline for it is closed, I think, for it to make sense, was, the Ocarina of Time HD remake, another one. I think they're going to handle an even better... basically, they're going to do a Shadow of the Colossus treatment to Resident Evil 4 for Capcom. Because Capcom does not need to ground up remake Resident Evil 4 like they did with 2. And their priorities with RE Engine are better spent on making RE3 remake or Code Veronica remake and Resident Evil 8. I don't think they should not be tied up in... RE4 remake will take way too... it doesn't need it. Just give it, a Bluepoint treatment where it just has a... even better looking textures and stuff, character models updated, just do that and call it a day. I think that would be enough for it. That's also the game I feel like a actual remake will upset people the most, because it's not that old and it's held up so well still, I think. We need to start killing some of these dudes. These are a little higher level. I mean, the gameplay could certainly be improved, but I don't think it needs to. I don't. I think RE4, if you gave it like even RE2 remakes mechanics, I think the game becomes too easy then.
Ramp up the gore. I want to be able to
oh yeah,
limbs.
they can. Yeah, they should definitely capture that essence of the RE2 remake. Like, definitely get it gory and stuff. Yes, I streamed the PC mod for RE4 and it remake, or RE4 HD, and it looks nice. But I think Bluepoint can do an even better job probably after seeing what they did with Shadow of the Colossus. Imagine that level of improved fidelity, texture work, updated models, just better environments. That would look freaking amazing, I think. I honestly, yeah, I just want to see RE3 and Code Veronica are the most desperate and in need of an update at this point that I'd actually want to play. I know people are clamoring for Zero, but I don't think that game was very good to begin with. So I think you can leave Zero alone. It also
they could use a remake on that game.
I mean, it was also made in the same engine that made a RE remake, so it doesn't. I mean, visually, it doesn't look that bad actually.
It's just some dated gameplay.
Yeah. I also wonder, they left the possibility open that they said they might do something with the original, the original remake. They'd be open to like redoing it again. That'd be interesting.
A remake,
but I mean, I don't think it needs it anytime soon.
Not yet.
3 in Code Veronica. 3 probably first. Code Veronica maybe at some point. It should definitely be 3, and then they should do RE8. Would be my prediction.
I bet RE8's next. Then they'll do 3.
I think because all the work they've done with 2 remake, it won't be that hard for them to do. It won't be as intensive to do 3 now, and so I bet they could get 3 out in a year. While they have begun to, and I think 8's obviously gonna be original game. I think it's gonna take a little bit more time for them. And I bet they save 8 for PS5. They bet they could sneak out Remake 3 before PS5.
I mean, you're not gonna get 3 remake on PS4 either. That's gonna be PS5.
If PS5 comes out late 2020,
I don't think it'll be that fast.
That'd be cross-gen, but I bet it could. Yeah. But I don't see 8 coming out this gen. I think it's next gen. Oh yeah, I should double check our spell book actually real quick, see if what we can learn since we're getting closer to 40 now. Take a look. What's in our spell book? Alright. The World Eater Extreme. No, we can't do that yet. No. Mordona, we're getting close to. We can almost do Mordona. These are the dungeon ones. We're going to do those when we hit 50. Ooh, Western Thanalin. We can do this one. I'm going to warp us there.
Alright.
I think we're close to the right level. We could see. I think we're kind of close. Actually, I warped us to the wrong spot. Whatever. Just, we can still run over there. We're gonna head west and then all the way north. They say if you open the map, the Cape Westwind, that like little mass of land all the way in the far north is where we're going. Yo, there's a panda up here.
That.
Yo, Mr. Pandaria straight ahead here. Oh, they got off of it, damn it.
Someone asked my favorite Resident Evil character, and it's Jill.
Jill Valentine? Yeah. Nice. I forgot, do I have them? Oh, yeah, dude, check this out. Mr. Pandaria.
Yeah, dude. Big Poe.
I know my my roommate Simmons loves Barry Burden.
I mean,
I don't know if
all great. I love Barry too.
I'm just trying to think. I mean, I think I have like a lot more. Basically, Wesker, Hunk, and Barry Burden have gotten a lot of love amongst some of my circles of friends.
I mean,
so
Hunk's
I
10 out of 10
hear about
too.
I hear about them a lot.
He's just not in a lot.
Yeah, like a lot of love for like the smaller side support characters in some of the games and villains. Who else? Trying to think if there are any others.
I mean, they're all pretty sick, honestly.
Yeah.
Leon's good. Ada's good.
Alright, so these dudes are... Damn, they're 48. They actually are a little too high. Shit! Why? Man. Alright. Wait outside this gate. I'm not going to go inside. I'm going to see where else we can go then. Sorry, that was just too high level. I'm going to warp us to Central Shroud. I want to see how high level these mobs are in the northwest. We might be able to do these. Oh, shit! Run! Brad, run!
Unlucky.
Run as fast as you can! Run as fast as you can!
That was
like,
unlucky.
you can run into... yeah, just, like, run... And then these guys won't aggro. I'll warp us as soon as I break aggro.
Okay.
What a bunch of trolls there, man. No, this thing won't, like... Look at it come down the hill after me. That's MMO 101 right there. Mobs running after you forever. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I mean, I like a lot of the characters from Resident Evil in general. Like, I think I felt like I've spent the most time with Chris and Leon.
Probably.
And then probably Jill and Claire second.
Yeah, Chris is in a lot of them.
Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go up this ramp and up this tree. And see how high level the mobs are up here. Because there's an ability from one of the mobs up in this area.
I always loved this giant trunk.
I know. These old zones. So, I was telling... Oh, yeah, we can kill these dudes. I was telling some of the Easy Allies guys, like, on group stream night that some of the Video Games crew, after the FanFest announcements, especially the Nier thing, yeah. they're getting back into Final Fantasy XIV. And my roommate is actually Simmons is actually streaming a fresh playthrough,
nice.
Starting for the first time, and he's going through these zones, and I'm telling him like, when I was telling him about the game, I was like, yeah, these starter zones or these original zones from Realm Reborn, I feel like to me are still my favorite because they have the most detail I think put into them. Oh yeah, we're supposed to pay attention to their moves, so...
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna... Yeah. We're so busy trying to level up. This is what grinding mentality does.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright, let's see if they do a move. There we go. Please finish it. Okay, cool. I think that counts. I hope it counts. Not sure. Try a lightning spray, maybe. Yeah, the thing I was telling Simmons is that I'm trying not to be I'm trying to be more hands off with him because they're committed to playing through the game, and I'd rather them like figure out stuff on their own and stuff. I think it's part of the fun, but I'm giving them like some basic tips, like, you know, focus on doing this stuff. Don't worry about like side stuff yet. Like he told me like his chat was trying to get him to do like all this like glamour stuff with there's a dresser system that you could store glamour sets. And I was like, dude, don't worry about that. Not now. Like do the game first.
I wouldn't even worry about glamour yet.
You don't need to worry about that right now. And then they took him to Gold Saucer, which was cool. But I was like, yeah, you really don't need to spend too much time in Gold Saucer right now. Like you can lose yourself in there forever, honestly. Alright, time to kill these dudes. But I was like, I basically implored him. I said, like, you can do what you want. Like, if you want to buy a story jump or a level jump at some point, if you just hit a wall where you're just, like, tired of leveling up. But I was like, I really hope you will play through Heavensward story. Well, patch 2.3 through the end of Heavensward, or at least to the middle of Heavensward, or the end of Heavensward story. which I think is like patch 3.3 it ends, please do that. Because that game has the best story of any of the expansions. And when people say 14 has an amazing story, they're referring to Heavensward. That is what we mean. And A Realm Reborn, I know in 2019 it's a little bit difficult to get through that when people are saying how great it is and stuff. And it was really good in 2013, 2014, especially compared to Vanilla 14. But by where the game is now, it's like average. It's like okay. It's not phenomenal anymore. So I can see how people are let down by A Realm Reborn, especially the narrative. But like if you just stick with it and get to Heavensward, you'll be like the payoff is so rewarding. There we go.
Yeah, bad breath.
We got
classic.
Yeah. This is gonna be a good move. Oh yeah, where's this bad breath? Hook me up. Oh, I can't wait to use this. I'm gonna use it on one of them. Oh man, didn't even show you a Chronal AoE for it? Okay. That's what I see. Look at it, it's all debuffed and stuff. How do you like it? Oh, I don't think I got out of it in time. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how they like stuff in the game.
Yeah, sure. This guy's got health.
Yeah, also our Chocobo things died. Nope. Don't want to get hit by my bad breath. I did. Uh-oh. Just auto attack.
Will I switch my main class to Gunblade? No.
It's a tank class. So yeah, if you like tanking, that's the
I
class.
do like tanking.
Yeah.
I'll try it out though, but I doubt it'll be my main.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll try them out. Whatever that is and the new job is.
Yeah, is there no hints of what that is yet?
I mean, people will think dancer, healing. It'll be a dancer class and it'll be a healer.
Okay.
But I mean, we'll see. What do you think, chat? What do you think the last job's gonna be? Alright, we don't have to kill any more of those. What else do we got? Dragon's Neck, Stone Vigil. That was Western Daniel, that's too far. Hawk Manor, Oran Vale, Pharaoh Sirius. Let's go to page 3. Yeah, unfortunately the only ones left, there's just the 2 high-level zones left. And then dungeons for our skills. So let's get to level 40 so we can do the next quest at least. There should be some higher level mobs up here, I think. Something like a time mage? But I guess, I mean, do you feel like Astro's kind of that already though, chat? It's not time mage, but I think
I think it'll be a healer though, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a healer.
Because Stormblood was just DPS, right?
Stormblood was 2 DPS. It was Samurai and it was Red Mage. And Heavensward was 3 jobs. It was Dark Knight, a tank. It was Astro, a healer, and it was Machinist, a DPS. We already got Blue Mage added now, and that's it's DPS technically, but it's a special job. We're just gonna keep going north. We're gonna go north and then west.
Heading north.
We're going back to that snow zone. Ah, shit. Yeah, so we already got Blue Mage, and we saw Gunbreaker as a tank class, so I think we're getting a healer.
Give me Puppet Master.
I think Amano does the logo still artwork. I mean, there will be a version that has Amano artwork at the very least, I think.
Yeah, I'm really surprised there's like no Beastmaster yet. There's only one pet class, right? It's Summoner. Or is Scholar?
Yeah, and Summoner only has 3 pets. And yeah, it's not anything like what people thought a Summoner would be, honestly. I think Final Fantasy XI had too many classes. I actually think going forward we're gonna the new, like they said, the Vera are gonna be the last race they're adding. So I actually expect new jobs to slow down.
Yeah. Like
I wonder if they'll ever merge jobs, like 2 jobs, like if they ever try and merge Black Mage and Summoner, just to make like a new like magic DPS class. Just and it'd be like, hey, this is kind of replacing both. We're merging ideas from both and making a new class. Freelancer class?
Onion Knight?
Onion Knight, yeah.
Let me be a soldier class that has Geostigma.
Oh, shoot. Real good choice there. Stupid. Time Mage, Geomancer, Dancer. Yeah. I see a lot of calls for Geomancer. I've seen that. I think Geomancer might have potential. Someone NBK 917. I have no idea what geostigma is, but it always makes me laugh. That's good. Did you feel that way about Final Fantasy VII?
What?
Chat, the story of Final Fantasy VII?
That's more like Avid Children stuff.
Yeah, watching Avid Children, where you're just like, this all looks cool, but what the fuck is the story?
Gotta watch Complete.
Yeah. Final Fantasy VII's ending, OG ending, I was just like, it's so deep and complicated because Square Enix are geniuses. I'm just too young to understand this complicated ending. What does it really mean? Did the planet destroy humans? Is it just really far in the future? What could it be? I remember seeing people saying, yeah, Square Enix is just so deep and complicated. People just don't get it. They're not smart enough. I love that argument. You know what's going on. It's so cool. I mean, think about Nier, chat. Think about people who, like, don't get Nier. And now, do you ever see someone be like, you don't like Nier because you just don't get it. It's too smart for you. It's too intelligent. One sec, I gotta fix my camera. Got a little dark again, chat. It's getting late out here. Let's fix this. Turn up the gain a bit. I guess I gotta turn up the exposure one. 2 more? There we go. That should be good for now. And we're just want to hit level 40. Almost there. Do a new job. I don't get near because it's the fever dream of Yoko Taro. Huh.
I think Yoko Taro is a fever dream. It's a madman.
Yeah. Yoko Taro embodies the cliche saying that everyone does about the line between madness and genius is a very thin one. He's both a genius and a madman. What are these called? Are these pronounced Battlelore or is it Baitlore? Or Baitlure? Chat, is this enemy's name French? Help me pronounce it correctly. Here we have an Is Sprite. Sakaguchi is the greatest genius. I want that man to be able to work on whatever he works on and be free of like being this constantly bombarded about Final Fantasy by everyone, rather than his current projects. But that still doesn't make me want any less want him to come back and make another Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
Every time they're like, "Who's gonna direct Final Fantasy 16?" I'm like, "Yo, just pay Yamaguchi whatever he wants. Give him full creative control. Just call it like a return to glorious Final Fantasy days. Just like say words like, we'll invoke Final Fantasy VI." Alright, where are more of these chinchillas? Give me some good experience, chinchillas.
Get vaporized, dude.
Yeah, I want to see. I forget some of these death animations for mobs are good or not. I'm going to zoom in and see. Yeah, they're fine. I'm always so used to just like running away after they're dead and not even paying attention. Alright, we don't want to go any further south because the other side of the cave are too high level of mobs. We can keep going west though. I'm curious. What is everyone's thoughts on the argument? Because I've seen, I think Brandon might have made this argument at one point about Final Fantasy. The dislike for its increasingly more futuristic focus on technology angle, where the older ones were more straight fantasy. Isn't that one of the reasons he kind of had a hesitation
Brandon?
about Final Fantasy VII? Yeah.
Yeah. That is a reason. I mean, 6 had a lot of tech in it, though, too, so I don't really understand
they
that.
actually all have, technically.
Yeah.
At some point or another, things go a little... Like, War Mech in Final Fantasy 1 is like a freaking, like, battle mech tank. But how do you feel about that, Chad? Do you think Final Fantasy in general is too focused on tech nowadays and should go back to more of a high fantasy game? Like, what are your thoughts, chat? Final Fantasy 1 also involved time travel. Like, this thing about that, chat, Final Fantasy 1 involved time travel and a plot that made no sense. Even their creators said it's a contradiction. According to Yoshida, he wants Final Fantasy 16 to be a fantasy, no mechs, no sci-fi. Otoshi, is that really a quote, or are you just trolling me right now? Final Fantasy 4 DLC your favorite? Yo, Final Fantasy 4 is my favorite Final Fantasy, at least of the 2D ones. But I said 2D because I actually don't prefer the TS version over the 2D version. The PSP version is my favorite. Yeah, I knew there was gonna be trouble with the story of 15 when I heard fantasy based in reality. I was like, come on, please stop. The only Final Fantasy you have disliked since 6 was Lightning Returns. That's nice. I think I've told the story before how I played Lightning Returns for an hour, and I had played through 13 multiple times, and I platinumed 13 too. But I played an hour of Lightning Returns, and I was just put the controller down and said, I'm done with this. I can go no further. It was like it was the scene in the Matrix Revolutions where Trinity and Neo, like Trinity's like, I can't go any further, Neo, because she's like dead. It was like, that was like me, like the wounds from all the games, it's like it punctured so deep.
Too much. It's because you played them so much. You psycho.
Like, I can't do this anymore. It's over. The dream is dead. I'm Tidus waking from the dream right now. I can't do it anymore. Final Fantasy 13 will go down as like a pretty big disappointment for me.
I mean, I think it was for everybody.
And it was so telling because I beat the Japanese version first, so I didn't really get the full gist of the story, and I chalked up my kind of negative experience with that game to, dude, don't worry. Once you play it in English and fully understand the story, it's gonna be so good. Like, don't worry, dude. Like, just wait. You like, it'll be redeemed. Got like a few hours into like the English version when it finally came out. It's like, it's not being redeemed, dude. It's not good. Nothing's fixed. Once you get the pulse, it's okay. That's not even like half the game, though.
I know.
That's less than half the game. That's like near the end of the game.
It does get better.
All I wanted from Final Fantasy 13 was like at least Final Fantasy 12 or 10 levels of effort in the zones, and I didn't even get that. I got like I mean, visually they're pretty, but design-wise, they're like some of the worst designed zones in a Final Fantasy game.
Well, base 14 was the worst.
That's why I said one of them. Like 14 1.0 and 13 are probably like right there together. Alright, I'm about to ding 40, but you got a ways to go, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going. Pulse could have been half the game depending on all the extra stuff. Wasn't it just go hunt monsters, though, or whatever? Like, oh, I learned apocastasis. Yeah. Actions, roll actions. Oh, I learned Mana Shift and APOC. Yeah, this ability is cool. A lot of people never use it either. Just straight up gives you a temporary shield to like elemental damage. Yeah. Like magic damage is reduced for a short time. Come on, we're more chinchillas. Here we go. I think the issue is Memora's games take a long time to come out, but when they eventually do come out, the people, like fans, love them. They're exactly what people ask for. I think the problem was, in this day and age, at a major studio on a AAA title, you can't do that. You can't be allowed to work like 8+ years on something, no matter what your reputation is. Yeah, it happened in Amora. They're just like, hey, I'm sure there's a point where like Nomura's like, hey, it's gonna take this many more years, and one of the higher ups at Square Enix has said that no, stop, we're done. Like who here? We want to get this game out in within the next 2 years. Who can do that? Oh, Hajime Tabata, you're on it. Go. Probably same thing happened a bit to Kojima. He was like, hey, I need more time on Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. They're like, no. Like, you've been working on this for how long? No. Like, come on. And his no came out without, like, a real ending. Or a good end. Had to pre-order, what, the special edition to get that final chapter, and it was just like a text thing.
Yeah.
Like some Xenogears level. That was like the modern Xenogears right there. I hate to say it, but I mean, working on Final Fantasy XV is probably what ultimately like was the end of Tabata as well.
It was.
Like I don't know if he was forced onto it, but if he never took that assignment, he'd probably be working on like Type 1 now in another project. I bet he was trying to work on Final Fantasy Type 1 with his new studio, and Square Enix saw it and they're like, this is not a AAA game, get out of here. And he's like, no, but this is what I want to go back to working on. And they're like, well, you either work on what we tell you to do, or you can find a new line of work. I mean, it's the same mentality. I'm just saying, like, this is more evidence that the higher-ups at Square Enix are cracking the whip a little bit over there. That they're like not tolerating like things they don't think will lead to better, like, you know, bottom lines. They want shorter development cycles. They want games that are gonna sell, and they are starting to. I think they're starting to care less about like creative vision, which is part of like Square Enix's MO for a long time. Was to a game might take a while to come out for Square Enix, but you know you're getting someone's unique take on something. Like, what other game out there is like The World Ends With You? Probably nothing. Look, I think The Quiet Man's a product of this system. Because they don't know what to do with like B. Like, there's no room for B or C tier games anymore. The exception is stuff that gets dumped on the Switch. Like, if Switch wasn't a mega best-selling system right now, Octopath Traveler would probably be a much different story. Its success, like sales-wise, it probably would not have sold very well on like a Wii U. So I don't get why they greenlight games like was it Babylon's Fall? What is that game? Mm-hmm. Why was that greenlit? Like, what is that even going to be? Is it ever going to even come out? Yeah, Sega just had massive losses on mobile gaming. Square Enix also had massive loss. Not massive. They had, like, a bad year because mobile didn't carry them again like usual. And they saw other games underperform. Like, Shadow of the Tomb Raider underperformed to their expectations. Even their MMO department, like this game, didn't bring in as much. You know, it's still very successful. It didn't bring in as much money as the previous year because the previous year was an expansion year. So, yep. Yeah. But what was there was something that was startling. Chat, who was it that where it came out? Some game. Oh, PlayStation Network made more money than Microsoft and Nintendo's total revenue combined for Xbox and Switch. Like PSN online service. I was like, are you? And like all the sales on it. I'm like, holy crap! Like that's what, and you wonder why people are trying to get into the either games as a service and or like game storefronts like Epic. This is why. There's a lot of money to be made in that, more than like anything else. And like if you own a game storefront, you can be on multiple systems, you know, whatever, you know, there's a lot more flexibility there. But there's also an inherent danger in that there's going to be too many of them soon. It's gonna be like streaming services. It's gonna be like, really? There's so many damn ones. I can't subscribe to them all. Nor do I want to. How close are you to 40?
Pretty close.
Alright. Got some chinchillas up here. And then actually we can... There's some zones we can go to now that are higher level once you hit 40. They'll be easier to do. I just canceled my cast. I'm such a good player at this game. Who was it during the group stream or after the group stream was telling me, was it Kyle? Someone was reading the tweet about voice actor Vic thing, like he was being dropped from well, I thought it was Kyle or someone said being dropped from Funimation, but he was actually dropped from Rooster Teeth for Ruby.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think Funimation's actually dropped him yet. The voice of Edward Elric, and also, I guess, voice a character in Ruby. Dude has, like, a long-ass, like, kind of, like, history of everyone kind of knew, but no one, like, not everyone had, like, seen it firsthand. Stories is kind of being a little bit creepy. And now people are coming out and being like, yeah, actually, he did do this and stuff. And it's like...
Yep. Yikes.
Yep. I remember my first cosplay convention I ever went to, or anime convention, not cosplay, but I mean, I call it cosplay at the time because I didn't know it was just an anime convention. I thought it was people who went to go get dressed up. I actually forget the name of it. It was out in, it's defunct now. Was it Anime Konji? I forget what it was called. No, that was San Diego one. It was one in Lancaster, Palmdale area of California. And it was always suggested as one of the first anime conventions you should go to if you lived out in SoCal. And the first one I ever went to was my first con experience. And straight up, I met a bunch of friends there who are still my friends now. And I remember the last day someone's telling me like, oh, so-and-so, there's this guy who like got really angry at something and went and trashed his room and threw a chair through a window or something. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, wow, wild side of anime cons right here. And then apparently, like, I was told, like, who it was, and it's the same dude.
Oh.
The same guy. Like, he got angry about something. I want to say it was something about, like, a contract thing, or something about, like, the amenities, and he, like, threw a shit fit or something. I mean, I actually did not witness this, but there was a story going around at that convention and the staff got really pissed off at him. And people were worried the convention wouldn't be allowed back because of it. But thankfully it was.
There we go. 40.
There we go. Let's do this. Let's go to Ulda. I mean, I've gone to a lot of anime conventions in my lifetime, and there's stories about his panels. Like, he'll do sermons at them. Like, he'll make them, like, overtly religious and stuff, and it's like, it might not be the place to do this, dude. Like, he'd hold his panels on, like, Sunday, so that, you know, you could, like, argue you could do it that way. Yeah, we're going to the Weeb Guild, sorry. I went the wrong way.
Way ahead of you.
Look at this, Brad, the expert now, leading the way. Weebs! Alright, blue gold. It's dark music. I am too a blue mage. Okay. I love these names. What's Wastrock and Wallachie? I feel like I'm being trolled here, maybe. Because I need his totems. I feel like I'm about to be in a who's on first, what's on second joke bit. Oh, Horizon's Edge. We're going to Western Thanon, I guess. Alright. Who's on first? What's on second? Yeah, you ready? Let's go to Horizon.
Let's do it.
For any of you chat and know, there was also something I saw, but I didn't see the details. Todd, what's his face? Also a voice actor. I think he was. I know he's done a ton of roles, but like the one I remember, he's like in this the swimming one, Free. Why am I forgetting his full name? Apparently, there was something about him too that came out with all this as well. But I had not like. Oh, we're going the wrong way. My bad. It's on the side of the bridge.
I need to see where you can buy the faster mount speed too.
Okay. The first one will be. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, it's per zone, right?
Yeah, it's per zone, but what grand company are you in?
Whatever the red one is. Lim Solo Minza, I think.
Okay, same as me. Alright, so after we do this quest, we'll go do that. Oh, shit.
Let's go, dude.
Nice. Interrupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up there, dumb mech?
Yeah, go back to Xenoblade.
Yeah, you got canceled. Oh, look at this little, like, snake thing creeping up over here. It's like, I heard you mentioned Xenoblade.
Yeah.
I'd like to audition for a role for the next game.
I want to be the Monado.
I think I got what it takes. I got 3 years of voice reels on here's my take on the Monado. When it's in its like Zeta form. And here's some takes from the Theta form. Hey, come back, I swear, I'm born for this role, guys. Don't leave me. Alright, so we gotta go back to Ulda now. Let's teleport on over. Oh, sorry. The guy's name is the voice actor's name is Todd Habercorn. I think that's the name. Chat. Was that something coming out about them? Is that what I was missing? Sorry if that's not the right person. But someone said the name of the anime and said the first name, and I was like, "There's only one I know from that." Cutscene hype. Yes, he was also the voice of Vic was the voice of Broly in the newest film. Oh shit. He's not sick anymore.
Man, this game has such good music.
I know, that I've been telling you. And I don't think it's just like what the best soundtrack in a Final Fantasy game. I think it's like one of the best soundtracks ever made. But I don't feel cool about comparing it to single player games that get like a one-time soundtrack and that's it, whereas this constantly gets updated new songs. I mean, the new songs could also be bad. Like, that's no guarantee that an MMO or a game as a service is always going to have an advantage.
Right.
But I mean, this game consistently gets good songs.
So level 50 for the next one.
Alright.
Then we get our
And that's also
and our new outfit.
Yep. New outfit, and we get to do the mass carnival when we do that. But let's see what we can do. There's more spells we can learn now because we're 40. Okay, so this... Thank you, chat, for giving me that. I got you. Thanks, BB boy. I got it. Oh, glower. Okay. So we gotta find out where we learn the spell, because we have to also learn this spell by the time we're 50 to do the next quest. Yo, that Liam Neeson thing was intense, chat. I was talking with Huber about that. Holy crap. Can't believe, Hey, I guess thank you for being brutally honest. But that was some messed up stuff. Should probably, you know, talk to someone about that.
Forgot I had Red Mage. 51.
Alright. So where is the spell that we have to learn? Glower, do we already have it? Okay, so it's learned in the Aurum Vale. Shit, of course. The Aurum Vale. And it's the... Oh, dude! I got spoiled. I mean, go talk to the dude again. Just the name of the next quest. That title. Oh my gosh. The title of the level 50. The Real Folk Blues. Oh, yes. Get that Cowboy Bebop in there, baby. Ooh. Yo, can that be the reward for completing it, an orchestrion role of the Real Folk Blues? So I can just listen to that? Alright, what can we actually do now? Let's see if we can do Northern Thanalin. I want to see if we can do that. Alright, let's try this out. Yoshida's Intent, chat. I mean, chat, you also have to understand, part of the problem of him saying that stuff, Liam Neeson, was the timing. Like, what this month is. Like, probably wasn't the best time to divulge that stuff during this month. Damn, this stuff might be too high level for us, actually. 49. Yeah, too high level. Let's try... What are the other ones? Damn, I thought we were good enough to do this one. So we can't do Northern Thanalin yet. Nope, there's 2 Northern Thanalin ones, damn. Where's the other one? So those were level 48 and 46. We're not high enough for those yet. I just want to go to Mordona real quick. I'm pretty sure these are too high level, but let me just double check. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you have Twitch Prime right now, you get a free code for a starter kit for Final Fantasy XIV. That code will get you 30 days sub time, plus will unlock the base game of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah, that's crazy. For
free. You just gotta download. The process is download the go to your Twitch Prime page, and there's like a way to redeem codes, and there'll be a Final Fantasy XIV one on the list of stuff, and you click the like button to redeem code. It's gonna show you a 20-digit code. It's like 5 groups of 4 like alphanumeric characters. From there, you can just Google, type Final Fantasy XIV download the client, go through the steps. You're gonna set up a new Square Enix account. When you're setting up the Square Enix account, it's gonna ask you, and during that process, it's gonna ask you if you have a code. That's when you put in that code from Twitch Prime. It'll activate your game, give you the free sub time, and after you finish downloading the client, you will be good to go. I think we can maybe take on some of this stuff. Let's try one of these. And try one of these. See if this will work. There's a link to the client with the code. Awesome. Yeah, we could take these on. Alright, so which one would have an ability? I mean, let's just keep killing stuff on the way, because we need experience anyway.
Absolutely.
Chat, is there any of you on Primal Data Center who would want to run Hawk Manor with us unsynced so we can try and get this ability? Just so both of us can try and get it at the same time. It's during the final boss fight, so you probably just need to be Paladin or Tank so you can just flash. We need you to hold aggro without damaging anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because when we were doing it, we were screwing up. I was screwing up, sorry. So if you're on Primal, and you wanted to come help us, and you have a tank, we will gladly set up a party finder for you to come on over. These dudes do have a move. So, see if we can pull one of them at a time.
Okay.
Damn, these two guys are high level. Let's find... I mean, they're not too high level, but I think there's more over this way. These snakes. There we go. Ah, yes, that's a good point. So one thing to keep in mind, because my roommate was actually running into this issue. It's a very interesting point to jump into 14 right now, because you need to always, you're always gonna have to buy the base game. You're gonna have to buy the base game, but then you only have to buy the most current expansion, and that will unlock all the expansion content that's currently out. That will be true of Shadowbringers. So when Shadowbringers comes out, okay, look away from this. Yeah, when Shadowbringers comes out and you buy it, you will get Heaven's Ward and Stormblood with that purchase. You will have access to both expansions. So you need to buy the base game and then the most recent expansion. So my recommendation would be is take your time, level up to 50 maybe, with the Twitch Prime promotion. If you really enjoy that and really want more now, go ahead and get the Stormblood, buy a Stormblood code, and start playing Stormblood. You'll still have to buy Shadowbringers when it comes out, but like if you, for whatever reason, like you like it, you had a good time, you know, you don't even have to go to 50. Just play this game as much as you want through the old content, and if you have a good time and stuff, and you're like, yeah, I want to keep playing it, but I want to wait for Shadowbringers. As soon as you buy Shadowbringers, you unlock all the previous content from the expansions for free, or they include it with your purchase. You have some other options as well. Like this was kind of the lecture I was giving my roommate was about which you have multiple options you can do right now. I was like, you can just play as much as you want now with that Twitch Prime promotion, and then call it a day. And then wait for the expansion to come out, but you're still only going to be whatever level you left off as. So you can either buy a job boost potion at the beginning of Shadowbringer. You can buy one now, but only get you to level 60. If you wait to Shadowbringers, it'll probably get you to level 70, which means you'll be caught up to start the expansion. But you also need to be there in the story as well, and they also sell story potions, which lets you skip any part of the story to catch up as well. So if you really just want to like start playing the newest stuff ASAP, and you don't want to invest a lot of time, you're gonna have to buy the expansion and those jump potions. Unless you're a very experienced MMO player, I personally recommend you do not do that. I highly recommend playing through Final Fantasy XIV, just like going through it, leveling up and stuff, and going through the stories. I think it is a good experience.
Yeah, I had fun
and I think
doing
you'll
it.
enjoy it. Especially, if worst comes to worst, you really just need to experience Heaven's Ward story. I feel like that's the most important thing to experience. And we're not like getting any abilities. There might be enemies on the other side then. I also argue like, well, none of the way you play your character is the same currently at level 70 versus what you play at the start. I think jumping into the game, just skipping right to the end with all your skills unlocked, you're gonna have no idea what to do. You're gonna have to go watch videos, and then you're gonna probably be either overwhelmed by it, or you're just gonna like, it's basically a shortcut. And I feel like it's gonna be harder to switch jobs if you don't like said job at that point.
Yeah.
I think if you start off early in the game and you go to level 15, if you really, I mean, most jobs play the same early on, like in each category. Like most DPS play the same, most tanks play the same, and the healers kind of play pretty much the same. Until about like level 30, they start branching off and you start getting more, because they go from the starter classes to the proper jobs, and they start getting more unique from that point on. And I think that is like the best way to figure out what you like in this game and to just kind of like learn how to actually play the game. There's no guarantee if you skip ahead in this game story-wise and job level-wise, you might be just like playing the game like your class completely wrong. You might not also understand some basics of this game. And unless you have friends that are going to help carry you through stuff, and like if you don't mind being carried and you just want to experience the story, you can literally ignore everything I'm saying and just do whatever you want. You can go rewatch the story, cutscenes, you can have your friends just like unsync everything, just carry you through every bit of content, like that's fine. But if you actually want to get enjoyment out of actually playing this game, as well as you have an interest in the story, or if you just have no interest in the story and just want to play the game, I highly recommend you do not skip. You don't job boost. That will be the most. I think it's one of the most detrimental things you can do. Did we learn a skill? Did I miss? Oh wow, I missed.
No.
Accuracy. Remember the day when accuracy was a thing? It's still a thing in 2019, chat. There's going to be a new game plus. It's essentially on any character. Like my character has done everything in this game story-wise. I can go back and redo that stuff. I don't have to make a new character to redo the story.
That's a full playthrough.
This dude just like interrupted me like a jerk. Brad carrying me there. I don't know if you can redo side quest. I hope so, because then if you're able to redo Hildebrand, then we're great, because then I can now take, you know, Brad and them through Hildebrand. We can actually do it as a group, because that's not high level stuff, and it's hilarious. The Heavensward stuff's gone on sale every now and then. Like, the expansions go on sale every so often as part of deals. So you might want to wait till there's like a deal going on. If you don't need to rush in and buy the expansion stuff yet, you're just doing the Twitch Prime thing, you might want to wait till, like, you can unlock the content, like the access to further content anytime, but you can't do it till you're actually at that level and you progress that far. So might as well hold off and see if you can, like, someone runs like a deal. So can you play this game solo?
Yeah, I played a lot of it.
There's a lot of it you can do solo. Eventually you're gonna like, currently you have to run some content with other people. Because at this point, you won't have to worry about that too much, because there won't be that much interactivity other than saying like maybe hi at the beginning. You can point out you're new, and people might be nice and like actually explain more stuff to you. But for the most part, you're on average gonna, for older content, especially this like older dungeons, you're gonna get people who know they've already done the content a lot, and for them it's like a cakewalk.
Yeah. So
you can just be along for the ride, and you don't really need to interact with them. Starting in Shadowbringers, they're introducing a trust system, and if you play Final Fantasy XI, you kind of know what that is. It's basically AI-controlled party members. There's already a system in place in this game to do that, called the Squadron system, but this is a little bit different. This isn't old dungeons. This is gonna be for new dungeons, and they're gonna be like NPC characters that will basically queue into your, like, you can queue with them and they will run the dungeon with you. And I was kind of complaining about it at first until someone in chat pointed out it's probably going to be most used by DPS who suffer from long queue times. It's probably their answer to alleviating that problem. But at the same time, if you don't like playing with other people, period, you can play with AI bots, essentially.
Yeah, I used to wait like 50 minutes for a queue. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. You also, I think, I'm gonna assume there'll be some variation. I don't think it'll be an all or none. Hopefully,
I don't think it'll be
maybe
for everything. Probably.
But, I meant like maybe you can if you have 3 people in your party, you can have 1 trust member.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be flexible. I'm hoping they do that. I hope it's not an all trust in you or all human players. My answer is always just don't be a DPS class for your first class to level up. Be a tank or healer for story stuff. And then level up your other jobs through other means. Like, don't run dungeons. Like, currently, if you want to level up alt jobs in this game, you do Palace of the Dead, and then you do Heaven on High. These roguelike dungeons. And you spam them over and over, and you get the most experience. For me, how I leveled up my alt jobs in Stormblood, I did PvP, Frontlines. Because they added, each match would give you experience to level up your actual class you were playing as, which was really cool. It was a new addition for Stormblood. So I just, like, had fun PvPing in Frontline, goofing off and stuff, and I was getting experience for it. Like, PvP is not, like, the same scripted, like, dungeon over and over again. And not everyone's going to enjoy it, I'll admit, but it has has a higher excitement factor for me than running a story dungeon. Man, this guy's a jerk. Stop interrupting my spells, please. What is this? I saw something about Donald and Goofy tweeting at me. But I don't know if it's someone's weird username. Sorry. I don't see it. No, I guess my phone was just being stupid or something. Never mind. Oh well. I was excited for a second. I saw something on Twitter said, mentioned by Donald and Goof. I was like,
yeah,
what?
You're freaking out.
It's like, Disney? You saying hi to me? Nah, I think that's too high level in there. Not yet.
This is my
8 levels.
This is my troll account.
It was, yeah, Brad was like, heh.
Got him.
Gotcha. Made you look. Chat, how do you feel about, it wasn't that big of news, I guess, compared to what it could have been, because it was just a name change. What do you think about, ScrewAttack ditching its name and becoming just Death Battle now? They're basically, I mean, they've already only been focusing kind of like on Death Battle, but now they got rid of their name, and they're just now just Death Battle. I agree, it wasn't really ScrewAttack anymore. Like, they had been changed. Part of me is like, it's sad that like something with that name had been around for a long time. That brand and that whole thing was a big deal. But for the longest time, that name had a lot of problems in terms of like, it was the name of a Nintendo move. And the symbol was even like basically like the ScrewAttack symbol from Metroid. So it's kind of like, there was a time to change your name or a reason. It was probably the best reason would have been so like Nintendo didn't like nuke you out of orbit.
Right.
But also like having to like any kind of legal stuff they had to like dance around to like keep that name or something must have sucked if there was any. I mean, I'll be honest. Like, ever since the switch to when they were focusing on Death Battle, like I stopped watching ScrewAttack stuff. I mean, when they first started doing Death Battle, I watched it because it was like not as frequent and it was like a big deal. And now it seems like it's like, what, a weekly thing or almost weekly? It's insane. I understand, like, that's the YouTube strat. Put out something weekly and build up your viewers, get your views up, play, like, win the algorithm game. But I think some of that diminishes the special feeling of some content. It becomes too played out. But what sucks is, the moment you put out some type of content that's good, people are gonna, like, do their version of it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you, like, try and do it, like, make it a big deal and do it every so often, you're gonna lose out to people who are doing it more frequently. That YouTube machine. I think we're gonna try and do the Kingdom Hearts spoiler mode next week.
Yeah.
Record it.
That's what we're talking about. We'll see, though.
Yeah, we're waiting on one more person to finish it. I think.
Yeah.
Right. Alright. I mean, you say someone out there doing a version of friend code, but I mean, Nintendo podcasts have been around forever. They were certainly around. People were doing them before I was doing them for a long time. Hell, we've had a special guest on friend code, Jonathan Metz. Why am I healing? Not healing me. Who ran a very big Nintendo podcast before friend code even existed, before even the Allies even existed. I mean, Bloodworth is even part of a Nintendo fan site,
Planet
or
GameCube,
Nintendo news
right?
site. Yeah, Nintendo World Report that was previously Planet GameCube back in the day, and I'm sure they had a podcast.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure Blood's been a part of podcast as well at some point. So, yeah. Yeah, I do need to get a. I do need to get a guest on again. That is definitely
Probably be easier around E3 time. She'll probably
yeah.
do
Also,
that
like we just moved into studio, so I want the first episode to be like, you know, Easy Allies people on it too.
one.
But yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, I don't think you have to wait till E3. Sometime before E3, I'll try and work in one of the familiar faces from the guest lineup. I was actually told to ask. I was told to ask about try and get someone named Rogers Base on the friend code episode. I don't know if anyone in chat. Oh, I was missing. That's why.
Got him.
I'm not gonna be able to get Jeff Keighley on the podcast. No chat.
Yeah, no way.
Sorry, chat.
I don't think we can get Jeff Keighley for anything.
I know people want, and I should say people. I've seen a few suggestions because he's a big Nintendo fan too. Getting an episode where I could have Huber and Tim Geddes on friend code for like a big Nintendo announcement or something. Again, you know, the having that they have to fly down and stuff. It's not like a simple task of just drive over and hang out. Who will win? I win. In this battle of giants.
Got him.
Gonna consume some more food. Yo, I'm gonna put on like a cowboy hat. Or else like I got some like cool glasses. What else? Yeah, because I don't none of these give me any more experience, so I could like totally put on other stuff now. Alright. So we got like 15 more minutes. I'm almost close to dinging the 42. Yeah, so we'll get Reggie on. I'll get on that right away, chat.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. I'll get Phil Spencer on as well. I think having Phil Spencer on the Nintendo podcast will be
Yeah.
a landmark
He'd be down.
grab for us. Yes.
He's down.
Yeah, chat, I know. You all are expecting me to one-up Keeley because you're like, come on, Keeley can't get away with this. Someone else has to do this. I get it. I will get Shuei Yoshida. I will get Phil Spencer. I will get Reggie Fils-Aimé. We will have them all on the Friend Code episode together. All the three of these industry giants on my podcast. No problem. It'll happen. Make it happen. I'll just still tell Phil that the subject is Rare and Banjo-Kazooie. Like the possibility of Banjo-Kazooie 3. And Banjo and Smash. I'm sure he'll gladly accept, you know, so will Reggie. The second topic will be about the Future of Mother series in the West. So I'm definitely, Reggie would just love to talk about that. He's told me several times personally he's thrilled to talk about Mother on several occasions.
Let's get Sakaguchi.
Yes. I'll have Sakaguchi and Nomura, and they will rank their top 10 favorite Final Fantasy characters. Actually, you know what, chat? This is a dream idea, because I don't think I can make it happen. I seriously don't have enough, like, industry connections. It would be amazing to do a video. I mean, it could just be a podcast episode, getting some of the biggest names and developers out there, like you were just listing, to come on and talk about if they were able to make if they were allowed to handle a Nintendo franchise, what would it be and what would their game be like? So, like, having Hideo Kojima come on, like, okay, Hideo Kojima, which Nintendo IP would you want to make a game for? What would it be like? Describe it. Neil Druckmann, what Nintendo franchise would you take over? What would that game be like? Kojima would do Pikmin? Chat, if we get an E3 interview with Nintendo, with Sakurai somehow or someone, or Nintendo devs, should we ask them, even though we don't expect it to happen, if you had unlimited power and they weren't bound by any rules or restrictions, what is your dream character you'd actually want to add into Smash? So we can have a confirmation of who will never be in Smash Brothers. I'm not going to troll chat. If Sakurai is somehow at E3 and we get an interview with him, I'm going to straight up ask. I'll be like, Mr. Sakurai, can you just definitively tell us, has there ever been a realistic chance for Goku to join Smash Brothers? And if not, why is he not a possibility? Just so we can have that answer so everyone will stop saying Goku in Smash. He says no, but Naruto will be in it.
Yeah.
We're speaking like Heber's dream language now. What if he says Naruto can't be in it because he's a dad? but maybe Boruto can be in it because he's young enough.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I want to see Huber's reaction to that. Someone telling him Naruto can't be in Smash because he's a dad and too old. By that logic, Goku couldn't be in it either. He's a dad.
He's a grandpa.
But wait, yeah, he's actually he's neither. He doesn't take care of his kids, so he's still eligible.
Damiani.
But Piccolo wouldn't be eligible.
Nice meme.
Vegeta also would not be eligible. Yamcha. Chat, how do you feel about Yamcha being like a top tier character in Dragon Ball Fighters? Is that offensive to your Dragon Ball sensibilities? I love these misses. This is so good. We have a few minutes. I'm gonna see how high level the dudes are on the other side of the map, because we haven't learned any ability from these jerks.
Right.
So it must be one of the monsters on the other side. Oh, actually, oh, that's a dead mob. I thought that was a dead person. Where is this? I mean, there's a northern part of the eastern map we haven't gone to, but I think the mobs are too high level up there. We're almost there. Like 3 more levels, we can fight anything that we need to.
Yeah.
We're getting really close. Like next session, we should definitely hit 50. Oh, I thought it said I am Setsuna for a second.
What?
Someone's name. I read it too fast. I was like, I am Setsuna. What? All right, these guys are lower level. Let's see if they have a move. I want to see if it triggers it. Come on, do the move. You're supposed to like grab me and do an AoE. You're not gonna do it? There we go.
Your Chocobo.
No, my Chocobo stunned it!
Oh,
Bad Chocobo! Chocobo! There we go. Alright. Try some more of those. Let's fight them. We'll ignore the other stuff. Hey, careful there. Careful there, that Kingdom Hearts question. Might not seem like it, but even like it's very close to the sun. I know it doesn't seem like it, but part of your question confirms something. Basic. You want a Master Chief battle in what?
Wait, what?
I really want Master Chief battle Toads and Fulgore and Banjo and Smash and Sub-Zero and Scorpion. I see. So you basically just want all the Microsoft like characters to have a big field day in Smash Brothers. Yo, what if they made just had a Microsoft season pass for Smash Brothers? What if that was season 2, the Microsoft pass? Chat, how sick would it be to make if there was a Smash Brothers anime right now, and through the anime they revealed the new characters, like that was actually part of the storyline, and like there's like a fight or something, and then like a new character shows up, and the following week that character's added to Smash. So like you'd have to watch the episode, and so everyone would find out together in the story like who was like the new character being added, rather than a Nintendo Direct. Gotta undo this move. I think these had the same move.
Yeah.
As the one we got, Bad Breath. So I don't think these are the ones.
Yep.
Yeah, no. All right, there's some. There's these mud dudes right here.
Mud
the
dudes.
Lentic mud puppies. I think they might have it. Yeah, they do bomb toss thing.
Yay!
There we go. Peculiar light. What is this? A variant on the salamander specialty. Peculiar light disperses radiant. Whoa. So what? Increases magic damage taken by all nearby enemies. Oh, I like that. So it's an AoE?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try this out.
It's small.
Oh, it's just the debuff you get when you get hit by their thing. Okay. Okay. Stun. Nice. Alright. Close to 43. You can ding for round time here. Dude. First world lunch story right here. Like, first world problems lunch story for today. I ordered food to go pick up, and I walked over to get it today. And it's a thing I've ordered before at this this Japanese place by me. It's basically like a grilled chicken and like tuna with vegetables and rice. And it comes with like a side, like a salad with ginger and miso soup. And I order it, and I said, like, you know, my usual order, like, yeah, this, you know, what, and everything it comes with. And I get there, and like, they didn't give me the rice, they didn't give me the soup, they didn't give me the salad. And the lady like looked at me, was like, "You want soup and salad?" I'm like, "Yeah, it, like, always comes with it. Did you guys change it?" And came back, and it was like 10 minutes later, and they're like, "Oh yeah, on the phone you didn't say you wanted them." I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry." But on the, like, I was like, every time I order it, it comes with it, and I think on the menu it says it comes with both of those. I didn't know you had to request it. And they're like, "Oh yeah, sorry, like, yeah, if you had said it." And I was like, "Okay." And I get home anyway, and there was no rice in it. Because I just asked for, I only brought up the soup and salad, and they were I assumed the rice was already in there, and then like it didn't go with rice because I never asked for rice specifically. All I asked for was the dish, essentially, the chicken and the salmon with vegetables. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. So I was like, fine. I was like, next time, I guess I have to list out everything on the menu that comes with it.
Yep.
To be sure that I get it this time. I was like, that sucks. But I found it amusing. It was an amusing situation. I was just like, some poor person, like, that's how their mind works. Like, if you don't ask for everything. I will say though, the thing I get without the rice, it tastes a little weird. Like, it needs the rice to kind of fill in the dish, because just the vegetables and meat kind of loose like that was a little weird. I didn't want to assume they were new, because I don't go there like that frequently. I go there like maybe once a month. As a person who works, I don't work, but a person who works in like the service industry, if you've been doing your job for a long time and you get asked, "Are you new here?" It's pretty much like I think you were doing something wrong, and like I was gonna give you a break if you were new. So that person now feels like shit if they're not new. They're like, "Oh, I'm totally not new. Thanks, asshole." Give me my ding. Want that dopamine? No, not a fate enemy. That'll be too long. No, come on. Oh, got caught on that. I was like, why didn't it come the whole
Yeah, he didn't like
distance?
aggro.
Yeah, I got caught. Jeez. Oh shit. No, Brad!
Whoops.
What?
They like one-shot me. That was hilarious. Yeah, just kill him and ding.
There we go. Now you all are in big, big trouble. Die so I can change. Oh, sorry. There we go.
You did it. We did it.
So, I'm 43, Brad's 42.
Getting close.
Getting close to that 50 cap. I think we'll hit it next time.
Yeah.
We'll get there. And then we can try out the Mass Carnival and try out EX Primal stuff.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so we might next stream we actually might need more help from chat actually running content. So that one definitely probably rely on that. But yeah, we're almost there. Starting to feel the grind. Oh, look out, things get aggro. I'll warp us out of here. I'm starting to feel the grind a little bit now.
Yeah. Feeling the grind.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely going faster than a normal character for sure, so that's good, but yeah, you start to feel it eventually. It's like not much you can do about it. It's the unfortunate thing about leveling in an MMO. Yo, my minion vanished. Oh, I already had it out. There you go. Come on out, Cloud. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the Buster Sword class to be introduced next expansion. Soldier class is what Brad wants, and you get your Buster Sword, and you'll be good. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Actually, guess what? You got a special thing coming, chat. I think in about an hour, right? In about an hour, you are going to be having Ian and Dawn.
Whoa!
Ian and Dawn are going to be streaming in just under an hour.
Yeah, that's rare.
It's a mystery. They haven't said what it is. So yeah, Ian and Dawn Hit the Stream is coming up in 57 minutes.
Please be excited.
Yes, chat. I think they're streaming from the studio. I think it might be a studio stream, chat. So we'll have to see. But yeah, this is a treat. You don't get to see Dawn and Ian stream together like this that often. So you know you'll definitely want to tune in for it and see what they have in store for you. Don't quote me on the studio stream. I'm assuming it is because a multiple person stream in person studio seems like the most likely place at this point. So, studio stream is confirmed actually. Don Casnola lover, thank you. If there's someone you know, I believe you. But yeah, I think we'll be back same time next week to finish this up. Blue Mage, knock it out. And yeah, as always, yeah, we'll need help next week probably, so feel free to look out for that call to join our party finder. And yeah, as usual, you can hit me up on Twitter and stuff. You got general questions about the game. I try and answer them as best as I can. I don't always come across the best answers while trying to play the game at the same time. I could probably be more articulate when I'm answering them on Twitter. You know, character limit, but more articulate. I can actually take my time and form a thought better. So yeah, feel free to do that if you need it. But and thank you, Brad, for joining me again.
Sure, dude. It's always fun.
Always, yeah. It's much more fun to play this. I know some people said you want to play this solo. It's possible, but the big draw of this game is playing with other people.
Yeah, MMOs are always fun with a friend.
You can either meet new people if that's your thing. You can find friends of yours and ask them to play with you, because it's so easy now. Free to play, not free to play, but like with the Twitch Prime promotion, it is free to play to level 35. There are ways to at least play part of this game with almost like no commitment and get low barrier to entry to get your friends to join you and see how it goes. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Thank you all for watching. Thank you, Brad, for joining me. And until next time, see you all later.
Goodbye.